Namaskar, friends. I'm Gangeshwar Rao. Now, today we'd like to look at the daily schedule. How do we incorporate all these seven essentials into our day-to-day activities? So, I would like to spend time only on the daily schedule today. If you need more details, you can see our previous videos. This is my journey from about 11 medicines I was using in 4 months period. I was able to get rid of medication, and last 7.5 years I have not used any medicine, not fall sick, never visited the doctor. I wish all of you to join me in this journey. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health, friends. Now, look at what are the causes of lifestyle disorders. What is lifestyle disorders? See, basically, the fatty liver is the mother of all the diseases. I mean, it starts problem from there. Then obesity is another issue of the people. Diabetes, blood pressure, PCOD, thyroid, etc. Now, there are, I find, 9 main causes for the lifestyle disorders. What are they? Let's look at it very quickly. I have discussed these points in earlier my videos, but now today we'll just briefly look at it. Lack of hydration. But 3 to 4 liters is a must. Now the question is how to drink, that and all we will look at it. Constipation. At least 2 times we must go to the motion. So the bowel movement should happen 2 times in a day. Then only you will be able to keep your gut clear and clean. Insulin resistance. This is another issue, friends. Why insulin resistance happens? Because of so much of carbohydrates we eat, and the more than carbohydrates, the number of times we eat. The question is number of times eating means eating rice, not alone, friends. Anything you put in the mouth amounts to eating. We will see that in our later slides. Inflammatory foods and stimulants. We all know packaged foods, processed foods, milk, dairy, sweets, all those things we know they cause inflammation in the body. Everybody knows we have to reduce it, avoid it. Then comes lack of nutritious food. One side we are putting toxins in the body, another side we are not giving the required nutrients to the body. So how do we go about it? We look at it. These are the two critical vitamins, friends. I find in my experience in the last few years, by viewing so many blood reports of my friends and relatives, B12 and D vitamin deficiency is very, very common. I can say more than 70% of people whom I've seen, they have the deficiency. What are the ideal ranges, friends? Look at it. This B12 should be around 500 to 700. D vitamin 60 to 80. People say up to 30 it is all right, but look, if you can have these levels, it will be very good for the health. Sedentary lifestyle, everybody knows we have to do at least 45 minutes minimum brisk walk, exercise, walking at least an hour or so. Very critical point is lack of 7 hours night sleep, friends. Very, very essential. Sleep in the night is more essential. At least 7 hours a person must sleep in 24 hours. Negative emotions like your anger, jealousy, things like it. Chronic stress leads to anxiety. They all cause lack of sleep and various hormonal imbalance in the body. What happened? These 9 things, what all they can do to the body, friends? They can cause chronic inflammation, and in turn, it can lead to hormonal imbalance. We will not go into detail. There are many, many videos available. You can look at it. Why chronic inflammation, how these hormonal imbalances cause lifestyle disorders. Right, friends? See, if you look at, friends, primarily there are 4 points for any diseases. One is toxins in the body. That means what is not required, it is there in your system, in your body, you're putting into your body. Deficiencies, what is required, you are not giving it to the body. Deficiency in the food. Disuse of the body. Disuse of the body means you're not making use of the body. You're not doing physical exercises and all. And then, of course, the stress. These are the things which will manifest into lifestyle disorders, friends. Now, if you look at it quickly, there are 7 essentials for good health, friends. Absolutely, absolutely essential. 6 are common for humans and animals. 7th is only for exclusively for humans. That is mind management. Everybody knows air, water, food. I'm giving in the same sequence, friends. If you don't have air, if you don't breathe for a few minutes, you're dead. Similarly, water, few days you can survive. Food, you can survive few weeks. Exercise, okay, nothing is going to happen, but you are going to be ill health. Excretion, removal of the waste from the body. Rest, sleep in the night, and then at the same time finishing your dinner early. Very important, friends. Mind management, this is what I'm just talking to you, a unique thing for the humans. If their mind is not managed well, they can lead to health problems. Look at it, friends. Here, I just put in a nutshell. I'll just give you the broader ideas and then we will go into the daily schedule. The first and foremost thing is what, friends? 3 to 4 liters of water is a must. 2 bowel movement. 2 times you must excrete. You must remove the toxins from your body by way of stools and motion. And brisk walk 45 minutes, everybody knows, 7 hours sleep. Look at this, friends. These four are absolutely essential. There's no food involved. A lot of people tell me, is it a diet? I say, no, it is not a diet, it is a lifestyle. So these four things, if you are incorporating in your day-to-day activities, let me assure you, friends, 60% of your health is guaranteed. Let me repeat, these four things alone, you can see the difference within a few days, probably within a week itself. These changes can make a tremendous change in your overall comfort, overall well-being. Then the biggest mistake people do is that the drinking water. They drink water before eating food immediately or while eating and immediately after the food. That is absolutely wrong, friends. The golden rule is if you drink water, wait for 20 minutes for putting any solid thing in your stomach. While eating, don't eat. After eating, minimum 2 hours you must wait. In case if you feel a little bit of stuck in your throat and also, you can have a gulp or two. That's not all. That's okay. Avoid inflammatory food, friends. Where we don't have to emphasize the more on that. Everybody knows it. Processed, packaged, animal-based dairy, stimulants, coffee, tea, cool drink. All these things are high carbohydrate foods. They can cause high sugar levels. In the long run, it lead to insulin resistance, and that is the root of all the lifestyle disorders: insulin resistance. Unfortunately, many people are not getting this insulin resistance check. We will look at it in the next few points later. Eat only twice in a day when you're hungry and maintain the same timings. See, friends, here I'm not talking to any specific diet. I'm only telling you eat only twice and avoid the inflammatory foods. That's all. The nothing in between two meals except water, right, friends? Please note, other than water, if anything else is food. Anything you put in your mouth requires digestion except water. So keep that in mind. For good health and to cure lifestyle disorders like obesity, diabetes, and all that, out of 2 meals, at least one meal you take uncooked food, friends, because that will give you the nutrients, that will give you all the vitamins and minerals. So uncooked food has lots of minerals and all that. Then, as I said, only one one blood check will tell you about your insulin resistance. You can safeguard your health for many, many years. Now, let me tell you from morning to evening, what do we do? Point number one, as soon as you get up, whatever time you get up, preferably try and get up before 6 a.m. That means before the sunrise. Immediately after get up, please drink 1 liter water. Initially, if it is problem, start drinking half a liter, 3/4 liter. Over a period of few days, you should be able to reach a 1 liter goal. Once you drink 1 liter water, you focus on your stomach and with an object of going to the toilet. During that time, don't engage in any other activity, friends. If you engage in any other activity, your stools will not happen. So focus on it, finish your toilet, and then later on you can do whatever you want. Preferably, I would suggest go for a brisk walk for 45 minutes to 1 hour. Brisk walk or any game or anything. Once you return from the walking, you take a rest for 5-10 minutes, and then again drink 1 liter water. That's the second step. Again, focus on your stomach with an object of going to the toilet. Don't engage in any other activities. If you're able to evolve 2 times in the morning, and if you have finished 2 liters of water, let me tell you, friends, more than 50% of your health problems will be resolved. So once you finish 2 liters water in the morning in 2 installments, and you have finished 2 times toilet, then the first meal you can have whenever you're feeling hungry, friends. The criteria to eat food is only hunger should be the basis, not the timings. Remember, friends, just because it's the breakfast time, lunch time, dinner time, don't do that. Hunger. Now the question is that if you're a working person, you just obviously cannot eat at 10:30 when you're in the office. So plan in such a way so that you have your food when you're feeling hungry. I would suggest to you have at 11:30 at 12 o'clock the first meal so that you have long hours in the morning not eating, so that it will help you in your rejuvenation, cleaning work of the body. So once you have your first meal, you have whatever you want, friends, preferably home cooked. Eat whatever food you like to have to your content. There is no portion restriction. After the first meal, as I said to you, don't drink water before eating food, while eating the food, 2 hours until after eating the food. After 2 hours, before the second meal, you finished 1.5 to 2 liters water, friend. That can be taken in installments. Maybe suppose you finish your food around say 11 o'clock, say 1 o'clock onwards, you take a glass of water, maybe 200, 250 ml, like that every half an hour, 1 hour, you keep drinking water until you finish your 2 liters of water. So the best thing would be, friends, don't assume. Keep water in 2 bottles in the morning. After finishing the 2 bottles, fill another 2 bottles and keep it so that you have a track of number of bottles you are finishing. Right, friends? So again, evening you can have your content, whatever like to you to have to whatever you like, you can have your food, friends. Second time, cooked food you can have. Initially, if you don't have any lifestyle problems, any obesity, diabetes, blood pressure, and all that, you are licensed to eat cooked food. But if you are keen, if you want to graduate into the next level of health, second time I would suggest you to eat only the uncooked food, natural food. What is the natural food, friend? You can have a vegetable juice. We will not go into the details in this video. Morning, you can have vegetable juice at 10 o'clock, and 11:30 you can have your first meal. And after the evening, before 7 o'clock, before the sunset, you have the second meal. What is the second meal, friend? It is the sprouts of green gram, and then you have soaked groundnut, and probably you can have other soaked seeds, badam, and all that. And you have the what is seasonal fruits, friends. You don't have to buy an exotic fruits from other countries. Just buy what is available in the local market. You can have the number of fruits whatever you want, and they have a coconut, friend. A fresh coconut is very good. You can have 1/4 of coconut. That will give you a lot of nutrients to your friends. Then the last one, what you need to check. If you check this test alone, friend, these are the two blood tests you have to do. One is fasting sugar and fasting insulin. That will give you your insulin resistance, friends. Check your HbA1c. These three blood tests would give you a clear picture about your health, what is going to happen in the next few years. Friends, this is what I wanted to share with you. I'm not a doctor. I'm giving you my experience, how people have benefited in the last 7 years, and I'm sure you'll make use of it. And if you got any doubts, you are welcome to speak to me. These are the people, friends, who have benefited. This is myself, and this is me and my wife, and these are some of the followers who had followed this approach. Let me assure you, friends, once you start this hydration and elimination, eating 2 times in a day, and then doing 45 minutes of everyday walking and sleeping in the night 7 hours. Of course, you need to manage your stress, manage your mind. Don't react, just respond things. Learn things, friends. You must invest your time to learn. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health, friends. I'm sure you'll make use of it. And please share to friends. And any doubts, you're welcome to speak to me. Thank you very much once again. I'm Gangeshwar Rao from Chennai. Thank you.